wanted more than the businesses? Family time, being able to be together. And so they got that laser focus that makes people do awesome stuff. And new Pro 7s, you guys, they're amazing.
Thank you guys so much. Holy cow, Ryan and Melissa were awesome!
Yeah!
Uh-oh. Can you forward the slide, please? You are an influencer. Can you forward the slide 2 more, please? Keep going. 1 more. Thank you.
There you go.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. Congratulations to all of you, because somebody thought enough of you to share this information with. Now, what you do with it is entirely up to you. I reflect on this journey with great gratitude. You see, I've been working since I was 12 years old. The only way I knew how to make more money was to go get another job. So now I'm working 3 or 4 jobs at a time, and I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but there's too much month at the end of the money. Not enough hours in the day, nor enough days in the week for me to go anywhere financially. Well, I came across a medical device position, and I wasn't living paycheck to paycheck anymore. I wasn't willing to give that up. What's the most important thing to you?
Family.
For me, I would say it was my family. But at the end of the day, you guys, I was a hypocrite. Why? Because I was working 80, 90 hours a week in my job. I was traveling 4 states and I was just gone. I compromised my relationship with my spouse and all my friends. And I justified to myself why I was never going to have a child. You see this man sitting right here? Then I got to meet him. He's the greatest man in the world, just in case you didn't know. I'm so grateful for him. Sweetheart, thank you for not having fear and doubt inhibit you from saying yes to this business. Why? Because he saw this just a couple of weeks before we met. If things don't happen for a reason and people don't come into your life for a reason, I don't know what does. But here's the thing, you guys, he didn't share this with me. You want to hear the real story?
Yes.
Here's the story. So I am on my way to North Dakota. We're from Montana. It's about a 10-hour drive before I get to see my first doctor. It's early, I'm in the kitchen, I'm making breakfast. I have an egg pan in one hand and a spatula in the other, and here comes Rob. He walks into the kitchen and he opens up that cupboard of who knows what, you know, the proteins and the supplements and the stuff that I don't care anything about. So he opens it up and he takes a pill and he looks at me and goes, well, I'm reducing my oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. Is this crazy? That was, because then he left and he goes to the gym. I'm standing there, you guys. I don't know. So when you're dating, what's the most logical thing to do? Well, first besides the fact that you call your mom and you say, Mom, I think he's crazy. But the second thing you do is you research everything behind his back. Duh.
Yeah.
So while he's at the gym, I'm researching everything. You guys, the stuff that I found, I was so excited that by the time he got back from the gym, I didn't go to North Dakota. I jumped on his lap, grabbed his face, and said, do you have any idea what you have your hands on?
That's really okay.
Yeah.
Because now, 2 of our good friends that we've just recently met, if you come home from the gym and she grabs you and jumps on your lap and throws you on the couch, would you think you're going to discuss business at that point? No, that was the last thing from my mind.
I threw my credit card at him. I said, I'm in. I don't know what I'm in, and I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm in. You guys, we stand before you today as a product of the system. At the very beginning, there was a lot of chaos and confusion that was going on, and Rob and I almost quit at Pro 3. But then we attended a LifeVantage Academy where we met Elite 9 Clinton Boyles. You guys know him?
Yeah, baby.
He laid out a simple system that resonated with us. Then we met Elite Pro 9 Tony Krashowitz. Have you guys heard of that guy? But you know what? His message was the same. And here's the best part. We met Master Pro 10, Marcel Niederhauser. You guys, that man changed our life. What he did was just teach us the proper principles and behaviors to be successful. Because we executed what he was teaching us, that baby girl, right there on the screen, her name is Gabriella, she's 17 months old. She is now here. If it wasn't for us executing and him teaching those, she would not be here. I was able to leave my job. I get to spend every moment with her, but here's the best part, you guys, so does Rob. Family is the most important thing. We are unbelievably grateful for Marcel and Blue Elam. Those two are some of the most unbelievable individuals that have changed our life forever, and we're beyond grateful for them. So what are those principles and behaviors? Okay, can you add one more? I don't know why this isn't working. Melissa, how do you make this thing work? Blow on it? Here we go. Maybe it needs a new battery. The first part of the system, what are the behaviors and the principles that you need to have to be successful? Show this 15 or more times a month. Success is a habit. You guys are going to be bad before you're good, and good before you're great. But tell people why you're doing this. This is the most important thing that you need to do, is just get really good at telling your story. Talk about the company and how you get paid. The second principle is to attend all trainings and conventions. Congratulations, but treat them as a priority. If it wasn't for the LifeVantage Academy, we would have not had the opportunity to meet Marcel. So that's very huge for us. Always do what you say you're going to do, even when you don't want to do it. And then when you really don't want to do it, still go do it. Stay in control of your business. Lead by example. Do you guys know that 96% of people say no to you because they don't believe that you're all in? Yeah. Stay in control of your business. Okay, and then promote, promote, promote. Now, if you just teach these simple principles and behaviors to your organization just by leading by example, you guys can create the business that you desire. Okay? Now, the corporate definition of an influencer is within a 6-month period, personally enroll 12 new people, have 18 new customers, and if you're a Pro 5 and above, you need to rank advanced 6 Pro 3s. Grab a hold, now that's within a 6-month period, grab a hold of that new person and help them achieve Pacesetter. Now, by helping your tribe achieve Pacesetter, you're doing a couple things, you guys. You're generating excitement, momentum, and most importantly, belief. The month that our top business rank advanced to Elite Pro 7 and our bottom business went Pro 6, we rank advanced 11 Pro 2s, 13 Pro 3s, a Pro 4, a Pro 5, a Pro 6.
Wow. That's
Not only did our top business hit influencer status, so did our bottom business.
Wow.
Okay? As influencers, continue to personally sponsor in people. And then build depth simultaneously as well. No one can build your 6-figure asset for you. And do not negotiate the price of success. You guys, stay consistent and have a sense of urgency over a long period of time. That is the key. I just told you the key right now, besides this. Consistency over a long period of time. A law of success says you have to go out and help multiple people get what you want out of life before you're going to get what you want out of life. You guys go out there and help everyone achieve greatness. Now what I'm going to do is pass this over to the greatest man in the world. And what he's going to do is take you right through the influencer process by grabbing hold of that brand new person and helping them achieve the Pacesetter qualification.
Yeah, baby.
Good job.
Yes.
Me and she have a problem with this. I know I will. I only have one slide this, so I'll be okay there. Yeah, when she's talking about influence, what was really cool about that is we went to the basketball deal last night. Do you know there was only 5 elite distributors that qualified for the influencer that actually did it?
Wow.
influencer and an influencer. That means we had to go out and get 36 customers, and we really don't talk product a lot. But we still went out and found 36 customers because we just said we were going to be influencers. It's kind of like all the incentive trips, everything we do. And so when I grab a hold of somebody, like from day one, remember when you sign somebody up, a lot of people are kind of confused on what to do. What do I do with them right when I sign them up? What I do, as soon as we sign them up, I want you to send this text out. I have a project I'm working on. I really love your opinion on it. Let's get together tonight at 7 o'clock. I have them send out to 10, 15, 20 people right then. If I feel they're confident enough to just call somebody, then I'll have them just call them, right? But very few people are that confident to just pick up a phone and call. We've tried to do that with some people, and I thought a lady's gonna have a heart attack on us. You know, and so we send that out. You guys, that is working way over 90% in our group by just sending that text out. See, I'm sitting there, we're there with them. They're gonna get responses right away, right? People are gonna respond, well, heck, I don't know what's going on. We sit there, if they're not comfortable on how to respond to that text, we respond for them and have them forward it back. Now, a person's only going to respond a couple ways, you guys, when you send that text out. After you do that a couple times, they don't have to even have you respond back anymore because they already know how to respond. So that's duplication right off the bat. What that does is it gives them a little bit of confidence, right? It gives them a little bit of confidence. You're already starting to build depth right away, right? And then we just run with them. But this is what's crazy about it. When we're doing that, and we're explaining why we're doing it. We're always trying to explain why we're doing something, because when we first got involved, we were doing stuff and we didn't know what the hell we were doing. Right? We were all chaotic. So we grab that person, we start to run with them. Well, either Summer's going through a lot of that with them as far as plugging them into a system, because now most of you guys belong to some system in this company. We belong to a system that we run with Blue and Marcel and those guys. So we belong to that system. But we also know that you need personal growth. You have to have personal growth. You guys, this is a personal growth business. It truly is. I know that I am definitely not the same person I was when I got involved in this business. Because if you told me you were going to do something in business, you guys, we had many companies, many employees, and if you told me you were going to do something and you didn't do it, I'd let you have it. And so when I met Summer, 4 years prior to me meeting her, my oldest son had died in my arms. I was paralyzed from the waist down for 3.5 months, and I was divorced after 20 years.
Wow.
Fast forward that to 3 years ago when we got together. Those 4 years in between, you guys, I hated my life. I needed some kind of purpose. I needed something that was rewarding to me. It really wasn't about the money. I just wanted my time freedom. And then I meet this little beautiful gal, and I got plenty of time, so this is awesome. You guys, this is how we met. Now this is crazy, right? I really believe things happen for a reason. Because my national sales manager on one of my companies was getting married, and I was a groomsman, and Summer was the maid of honor at that wedding. We met at the rehearsal dinner. I'm standing there, she walks in. She comes right over to me, because you guys know my wife. She's the most loving, caring person I've ever met. She gives me a big hug, and she goes, hey, I'm Summer, but I got to pee. And she shoved me out of the way, and she ran into the bathroom. And I'm standing in front of the bathroom, and I look at the guy getting married, and I'm like, who was that? He goes, oh, that's just Summer. Like, wow. You know, as a single individual, for some of you guys, I was rubbernecking. I was looking for this. I thought she's married, or she definitely has a boyfriend. And then my cell phone vibrates, and it's a girl getting married. Rob, are you open to dating? Oh, yeah. Please tell me the blonde wants to know. She goes, well, matter of fact, she's sitting on the toilet right now texting me, wanting to know who the guy in the Under Armour shirt is. So this is how sharp I am. See, anybody can do this business. I step back, and I look at all the groomsmen, and I'm looking for Under Armour. And I look down, and I had it going across my chest. Right? And so that's why we're here today, right? I fired that sales manager 2 weeks later, because he told me this was stupid, right? I fired him over that. And so when we started running with people, you guys, this is so simple. We grab them, we send that text out, we start to run. We tell them why we're doing it. We plug them into a system. We plug them into a life system, right? Like LV coaching, which is unbelievable. Unbelievable system. Now this is kind of our secret, you guys. This is our secret, and this is how we really grew this very quickly and built Pro 2s and Pro 3s like fast. We built a Pro 4 leg in 24 hours. We went 8 deep in 24 hours. Now you guys, this is how we do it, and I call it building depth backwards. Now you're the sum of the 5 people you hang out with, right? You hear that all the time. So you ever show this to somebody and say, well, yeah, I really want to do this, but I don't have the money. Or I really want to do this, but they're scared, and they just don't tell you that. I said, well, great, let me show you how easy this is. I want you to send this text out to 5, 6, 7, 8 people right now. They send a text out, I'm sitting there right with them. I respond for them if I have to. We get meetings set up all the time. I'm going to that person when I set that meeting up. I shared this business with them. A lot of times it's the same reaction. Oh, I really want to do it, but I don't have the money. Or they're just scared and they don't tell you that. Great, let me show you how easy this is. I'm going to send this text out 7, 8, 9 people. I'm going to get responses. I'm going to set up meetings. You guys, I keep going down until I find somebody that says, I want in. They throw their credit card at you. I go to the person that just gave me their name and said, hey, Joe, Terry wants to do this. It's not fair to Terry for you to decide where your financial future is going to be because he wants to run now. Do you want me to put him under you or me? You know, isn't it amazing how fast Terry comes up with the money?
Yeah.
You guys, the reason why they don't is because they don't see value in what you're showing them. That's the only reason they don't show value. So when I do that, he sees value. Man, this guy's getting in $1,250. I'm going to get $400. I'm in. So there's 2 of them. I'm just writing a paper application out. I haven't signed anybody up yet. I go to the next guy. They gave me that guy's name. Pete, Terry and Joe getting in. Where do you want me to put them, under you or me? This is a business, you guys. If you treat this like a business, it will treat you well. If you treat it like a hobby, it's going to cost you money. We literally went 8 deep in 24 hours. The bottom of that leg is an executive for ExxonMobil. 6 of those 8 people are here at this convention. You guys, so it's so important to do that. You've got to be, like my wife said, sense of urgency is so important. You notice how we talk fast a lot? It's sense of urgency. Everything that we do is with urgency. When we're eating, when we're going to the bathroom, sometimes like, did I? No, okay. So you got to have that sense of urgency because those people you're sharing it with, they want to know you're all in. They want to know that when you're in the trenches, you've got their back. Because conventional business, you guys, come on. I owned 11 of them, had over 400 employees. I have no idea how I survived that long. But you're going to take a hit in any business you're ever involved in. At any point, you will take a hit at some time. Man, if I got business partners, they better have my back. Because they don't, there's going to be a discussion. So you got to perceive that onto your people. We know, when we share this with you guys, and you guys have been on some of our Zooms, stuff like that, we're all in. The people know that, we know that, and our success rate is through the roof with sponsoring people because of that. They just like, man, these guys are part crazy. I want to be in business with them, right? Because when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. And so we just go, you guys. And so I'm just going to kind of close it at this. This has been such a huge opportunity for us. We are so very, very humbled. We truly do love everybody in here. Make sure you stop us in the hallway, not between these 2. Just stop us and say hi. Just maybe just tell us your story or something like that, because we want to know. We genuinely want to be a part of in everybody's life. It's just so rewarding for us. You guys, I was dying before this business. What's that, my dear? Go ahead, quick. When we share the business, I'm okay on time. I got 5 minutes, 4 minutes? 5 minutes? When we share the business, and when we're presenting this business, you guys, we take away every excuse they're going to have during our presentation. We take away the time thing, telling our story. We take away the money thing, telling our story. We take away, it's a pyramid thing, telling our story. We take away those 5 big excuses. I don't want to be a salesman or something. We take away all those excuses when we're presenting. When they get, after we show it,